When we lived in the Haight, there were these guys in the apartment above us who dove headfirst into the whole modern primitives thing. They had multiple body piercings. Who knows what was under their clothes? And their faces alone had dozens of orifices where none should have been.
There, I tell you, man, what surprised me was the fact I thought, well, I'll go in here and there's going to be a bunch of really ugly girls, man. I was, big tattoos. And
when you talked to them, it was really hard to keep eye contact because you'd always keep focusing in on that big, dangly piece of jewelry hanging from their eyebrows or nose. After a while, we began referring to our neighbors as the Tacklebox faces. We made jokes about how it would take them forever to get through airport security. Even after they'd filled up a bowl with earrings, the little metal detector wand would keep going crazy, squealing as the security guard passed it over their crotches. The Tacklebox faces were loud, obnoxious idiots who played out-of-tune punk rock versions of the Spider-Man theme song on stereos where the volume knob fell off when it was all the way up. They partied till dawn on cheap speed. I lost count of the times I woke up at 3:30 a.m. with them slam dancing on the floor over my head. If you rang their doorbell and asked them to stop, they'd turn off the stereo for at least 5 minutes before you'd hear, "Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can," and the jackboots would start pounding the ceiling again. And you call the cops? They never came. I was lucky if I got 3 hours of sleep a night. Got to where I was so exhausted all the time I almost lost my job. Couldn't focus or concentrate on anything. Was always nervous and stressed out. After a while, I couldn't stand it anymore and I just snapped. I stole a piece of heavy equipment from a nearby construction site and drove it toward our building. After parking in front, I maneuvered the crane so that the huge electromagnet was hanging just outside the Tacklebox Faces living room window. As I hit the juice, the window erupted outwards as the TBFs flew through the air, yanked by their metal body jewelry which pulled their flesh out to thin cones. Once I had them all stuck, wiggling on the electromagnet like roaches on a glue stick, I put the crane into drive and started heading towards the beach. We'd see if these jangling tallywhackers could float.